Hello everybody, One Megalomaniac here, and today I have a very special video for you today. This is not about Nazi zombies, this is not about Call of Duty, this is not about video games. This is about how to get your computer to go to Windows 7, no matter what kind of computer you have. You can have a Windows 7 and go to a Windows 7. Now I'm going to be showing the Mac tutorial since that is what I have. So, I'm just going to show you that this is real. As you can see, it literally just switched over to the Windows operating system. As you can see, everything is the same. And look at how many terabytes I have. I have 2 terabytes. That is the equivalent of 2,000 gigabytes. And it does not affect my Mac at all. I don't understand how that's possible. And you can make multiple ones. As you can see, the Finder comes up here too. So, to do this, you're going to need 2 things, and I'll link them in the description, and they are both free as it comes without viruses. So the first one is called a ViralBox VM, and the other one is an ISO for Windows 7. Now this only really works with Windows 7 because of just the way it's set up. So you can just do anything on Windows here. Unfortunately, I was trying to get Call of Duty on here, but you can't because it's not an actual Windows computer. But I'm just going to shut this off so that way I can build another one for you guys, and we can get on our way. So while that's shutting off, we're gonna start making one. So once you have this all downloaded, you should just, what's it bouncing for? Oh, okay. Anyways, you should come up when it comes up. One of the options should say new. Okay, you're gonna want to go into that, and once you just name it, I don't know. I'm just gonna name it, and make sure that it's your correct one. I have Microsoft Windows 7 64-bit. So then hit continue. Okay. 1. I forgot I named one already. Okay, so now I suggest doing it to where the green bar ends because otherwise it'll start glitching out. That is your memory size. It's going to be about. I have a 4 gigabyte memory drive on this. 4 gigabytes, 1600 megahertz, 2.5 gigahertz processor, Intel Core i5, and storage. As you can see, 2,000 terabytes, right? Or sorry, 2 terabytes. That's 2,000 gigabytes. That would be a lot of gigabytes. Anyway, when this comes up, it'll say that it's not affected at all. This is like Nazi zombie stuff. Apps is something else, and backups is backups. But it doesn't affect anything. You don't even need a disk. This is all hardware. It's awesome. So anyway, you hit continue once you're done with that. Continue or create whatever. Continue. Continue. Now this is where it comes in. You can have 4 megabytes to 2 terabytes. Now I'm going to do 57 for time's sake. It takes a long time to download 2 terabytes. It takes about 45 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. So once that is all done, you want to go into settings because it's already made. You're going to go into settings, and everything in this one is good. You want to go to system, make sure everything's okay. Go to processor, go to 4 because that'll run the best. Make sure that's at 100. Go to display, definitely go to 128. And monitor count, you should just have 1 monitor. Okay, this is the most important part. So you have something that says controller, IDE, empty, controller, SATA, and whatever your name is, .VDI. So you're going to want to highlight empty, go over here to this little disk, choose a virtual disk, let it load up, and then you're going to select the one that you just downloaded, which is the ISO for Windows 7. And that's basically all. It's important. It's not much, but it's very important. That's how your computer runs. So just make sure everything's okay. Go to acceleration. Make sure everything is on, and it looks like it. So let's hit OK, and now we can start it up. And doing this process will take a long time. Okay, guys, it's going to take about half an hour to an hour, depending on how good your internet is, or how good anything is, how long your download speed is, how long your upload speed, anything, okay? So this is what it should look like in the very beginning. And it's going to say starting Windows. Just let it say that, and I'll come back to you when it says that it's ready to do the next step. Alrighty, once you get to this part, you should be at this part next. Nothing else should have happened. You're gonna hit next, install now, and it's gonna do some things, and then it's gonna ask you some more questions before doing the huge download. That's gonna take about 15 minutes to 30 minutes. So you're gonna want to watch your good YouTube video that's long, and keep yourself occupied, or go to the store or do something, because this is going to take a little bit. So you're going to hit I accept the license terms, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. You're going to hit custom, data options, advanced, new, apply, yes, okay, whatever. And it's going to come up with, excuse me, 100 megabyte system. You're going to want to make sure that you're highlighting the 57.3 gigabyte drive so that way it installs correctly. Hit next. This is going to take a long, long time, okay? This part right here, expanding window files, it's going to take a long time, okay? So it takes about maybe 3 minutes for it to just get off 0%, then it starts to go a little bit faster, but that alone is going to take 10 minutes. I'll come back to you when you have to do the next step. Everything else is going to just start doing stuff. Just let it do its stuff. I won't show it exactly, but I will go to the next part until it tells you to do something. So I will be back. Alrighty then, we're back. My voice cracked. Yay! Anyway, so after that long download, I know that was a hell of a download, but you may have come into a problem. If you touched a key when it said to press any key to insert a CD or a DVD drive, don't press any keys. I forgot to tell you that. Don't press any keys, okay? If you did that, you'll know why. Keep watching the video. Anyway, you can just type in any name. I'll just put in my name and hit next. I don't need a password. Skip this. Ask me later because I really don't care about it. Okay. It's actually right this time. Where was it? Where's Atlantic time? Do you see it anywhere? 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Alright, who cares? I'm not even keeping this. We'll just go Indiana. Okay. So now hit home network because if you're at home, obviously. If you're not at home, don't click home. Click work. Or if you're not at work, then just okay. Just wait for it to connect to your internet. Make sure you have internet when you're doing this step, by the way. If you don't have internet, just skip it. And that is a good sign right there. Windows is finalizing your settings. That means you're going to get right in here in a few minutes. Now it's just going to say welcome, and then preparing your desktop, and then it's going to be running your Windows. How awesome is that, guys? Now I have to do maybe like 5 minutes worth of other things. You might not see all of it, but there are some other things you have to do. Like, I don't think you want it to just to be placed there on your laptop like that. I think you want it to be full screen, right? Yeah. So you're probably going to want to make it full screen. If you don't, stop watching. You're done. Good for you. If you do, for the 90% of you that do, keep watching. It'll really help you out. So once this is just about over, I'm going to increase the volume so you can hear all the Windows awesomeness sounds. I'll let you hear this one. Yeah, that's right, Windows. Usually it's a different sound, but whatever. So you can see when it's like this, your cursor is very laggy, it seems to me. A lot laggier than this, and it's just... So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Devices up here. Go to Insert Guest Edition CD Image. Now you're going to go to your Start, go to your computer. You're going to click this. You're going to click VBox Windows Editions. And then you're going to hit Yes. Now what this is going to do is just put a bunch of good things on there that you really want. And oh, here we go. Another good thing about this. You can pump this thing full of viruses. You can even delete System 32 if you figure out how. I had not figured it out how. I've tried so many ways. It just keeps getting access denied, or I keep doing it, it'll just say basically screw you. So, but I have pumped mine full of viruses before. It's pretty fun. Doesn't affect the Mac at a single bit, which is really awesome. So, now just wait for it to install. If it keeps saying that it needs to install something, hit yes, obviously. Install, whatever it says. It shouldn't take you that long. But if you have 2 terabytes that you're downloading, it's going to take about half an hour, because that's how long it took for me. Because it's got to import all that data to all of those gigs, okay? It's a lot of gigabytes. So just wait for it to be done. Don't be impatient. Alright, it's just about done. There we go. So now reboot it. And I'll be back to you. Okay, whatever. Force restart. Okay, I don't. This never come out before, but I'll be back to you once it is back up. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. Are you ready to make it full screen? It's very easy. See how the screen kind of got a bit bigger. So all you're going to do is go into View, go to Full Screen. Now this option wasn't there before. It was blacked out. Boom. There you go. And if you want to get rid of this, I'll show you how to do that in 1 second. I just want to tell you that you need to download Adobe Flash Player to watch videos, do basically everything on this. So just go into YouTube video. It'll say, hey, you need to download Adobe Flash Player. Click OK, and then just go through the process of downloading. I'm sure you've done it before. So, I'm out of breath. Anyway, to get rid of this, you're going to want to close out of this. So go to VirtualBox, quit VirtualBox, and you're probably just going to want to be best off just to save the machine state. So it'll like count down for like 5 seconds or something like that. I totally forgot to get rid of this because it's very annoying. It can pop up at like random times. So what you want to go to do is go to Settings, go into your Advanced in General, Mini Toolbar, Show in Full Screen Seamless. Click No or uncheck it, and just go right back into it. Start it up, and it's gone. So if you want it there, it's kind of good to have. It's basically these options, but they're just down here, and that's basically it. For the installing it and everything like that. I mean, you got everything on here. I mean, it's not that many gigs right now because, like I said, I have a much bigger one. But you hear all those sexy Windows sounds. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, there's one more thing I just wanted to tell you guys about. There is this program out there. It's called forshared.com. You definitely want to do this in your Windows emulator because it could get viruses, but I'm not too sure. So just go to forshared, click that in through your Internet Explorer. Come on, forshared. There we go, and it should be the first one that comes up. And from here, you can search like your favorite little games that you had on your old computers and back in the early 2000s. Like let's say Bejeweled 2. Okay, that was one of my very favorite games. Hold on, here it is. That was one of my favorite games as a little kid. I'd always play that game. I was always at my desktop just playing that game over and over again. I loved it so much. You're gonna want to look for a. I go for a RAR or a zip, not an exe. That'll damage it. So I do no, I did a zip. Let's go to a zip. I think it's going to ask you to download something to zip your stuff because a Mac does not come with that, unfortunately. Anyways, okay, we're going to be downloading Adobe Flash Player, I guess. So a lot of things will be thrown at you. You just got to take them, I guess. But I'll just hit download. It really doesn't matter if you have Adobe, I don't think. Hit free download right here, and it's going to count down from 20 seconds. It's making a lot of weird noises. Oh well. Free download. And you can do it through your Google Plus, so I'll do it through my Google Plus, so I'll be right back. Alright, I signed in through my email just now. I know, it doesn't even look like I did, right? But it'll just count down. Don't click Gold Premium unless you just want to spend money that you don't want, like you just won the lottery, like Bill Gates or something like that. But it'll download it. You just hit download file, open, and it'll do some weird, funky stuff. I don't know why it just keeps going click, 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 click. It's very weird. Allow. Alright, and then just double tap this. Yes. It'll come up with this weird thing. Next, next. Let it install for a little bit. Okay, hit finish, and there it is, right there. It's that easy. Now, not all games are not that easy. You might have to go through some other stuff, but as you can see, it plays perfectly. A little loud. But I love this game. I might have to play this game on my own time for a separate video. It's really fun. I love this game. I can make it fuller screen. So basically, the objective of the game, I won't go into it too much, but the objective of the game is to max jewels up, I guess you could say. I'll just read this. Okay, so I'll just play a very little bit, and then I will shut the video down. So it's just basically matching gems up for 3. If you get 4 of them in a row, you get a fire gem, which blows up if you match it correctly, and you can get 5 in a row, which is this power gem. You create a power gem by merging 4 gems of the same color. This new gem will explode when matched, scoring extra points. Now, I don't know if you can download this on a Mac, but I don't feel it runs as well, because on a Windows, you need Windows, okay? Just download it for Windows. I mean, it might do it for Macs, but hey, you have infinite storage on your PC, your Windows emulator. So, hope you guys enjoyed that little video. Totally 100% legit. I hope you do this as well, and I will talk to you guys on my next Custom Zombies video. Peace out!